Today is Wednesday, July 17th, 2019. It's 8:33 a.m. I'm calling Sergeant Babbett from the Macomb County Jail. He called me earlier today. Oh, hi, Sergeant Babbett. This is Rich. You called me earlier this morning.
Yes, sir. I got your message. I was gone for a couple of days. Yeah, you'll need to come into our front lobby and speak to the front desk sergeant and write out a witness statement. We have a regular complaint form that needs to be filled out. And once you fill that out, sign and date it, it will be transferred to my office, and then I'll start investigating.
Sir, my problem is I'm disabled and I'm without transportation. And I live in Elmont. And this is really weird, but I went to court Monday on this case, and for some reason they didn't even schedule it. And I'm trying to get a hold of my attorney. He can't find it. He didn't know what was going on, and I was right there Monday, and I could have taken care of that. And I had to pay $150 to get transportation to and from. So I'm dead broke. Is there any way I can email you the complaint?
What I would do is, what I'm going to do, because I have your name. Let me write it down again. I'll have one of our clerks mail you through the U.S. mail.
No. See, I'm really, this is unbelievable. I'm disabled. I live in a mobile home park, and the community house is about an eighth of a mile away. I can't get there. I can't walk there. And they keep returning my mail. Now they stopped delivering my mail. So now I got to go to the post office and fight that battle. So I'm fighting.
What's your address?
It's But please don't.
Well, I can't take your complaint over the phone.
Yeah, can I email it to you?
No, we normally don't do it that way. What about if I have an officer drop a form off at your home and mail it back to us? Do you have someone that can put a letter in the mail for you? Because at some point you're going to need to be interviewed.
Yeah, I could do it. The problem is I just don't want that video to be discarded. In the meantime, I want to file a complaint and get that on record so I can get the video of that. And I'm trying to find $150 worth of my merchandise, my personal property that the arresting officer has in his possession. And I'm trying to get a hold of him. So I've got all these different people that I'm trying to get a hold of. In the meantime, I've got my entire issue in before the Michigan Department of Civil Rights, and I've had them on my issues for over a year and a half, and I'm chasing them. So it's a breakdown in government and I'm a victim where I'm disabled. I'm 67 years old. I'm living in a house that hasn't had running water since November of 2017. I have no way of getting food. I have no way of getting water. The Lapeer County DHHS improperly installed a water heater that failed twice and destroyed my home and causing $15,000 worth of damage. My home is uninhabitable, and I've been made to live like an animal ever since.
Well, this incident at our facility, based on your message, you were here from the 19th through the 24th. Do you know what date it occurred on?
Yeah, it was the 23rd.
Up in mental health?
Yeah, I guess it was a medical ward. I guess it was medical.
Oh, in medical?
Well, I don't know where exactly it was. It was medical or what they call it, but they had cameras there, and my problem was I disabled, and I was laying on that slab, and I got to the point where I couldn't move and I couldn't get up, and I was trying to motion for help, and all of a sudden they brought in a whole bunch of people, and the officer dragged me off the bed and slammed my back on the bed, and then he stepped on my leg, twisted my arm that I have a torn rotator cuff, and I've got a broken collarbone in 4 places. Then he twisted that arm. Then he stuck his finger behind my ear and pressed as hard as he could until I was screaming. And I wasn't resisting. I don't even know why he did that. I couldn't get off the bed. Then they threw me back on the bed, and they disappeared. And then later on in the day, they took me by ambulance to Macomb County Hospital, and then they released me.
Okay. Well, I'll have to see what we can do. I don't know. Again, we take these reports in person. We can't take them on the phone. I really can't take it via email. Yeah. I won't know who I'm talking to.
Right. Oh, right? Yeah. If somebody can stop by, can you just give me advance notice though? Because
if you don't have any transportation, then you should be home, right? Well,
I may be sleeping. I don't want to. I've been trying to get a hold of the Lapeer State Police to try to file a complaint on the Department of Civil Rights, and I'm having trouble with them. And I don't want to miss you guys. I'm without running water, and this has been going on. Basically the state of Michigan is dead broke, and they're any way they can, they're ignoring people until they die off. They destroyed my house, and instead of just being responsible for their error, they're letting me die. And I've got to call back the Michigan Department of Civil Rights, which I've been calling for months, and this is all these different issues. That's why I got in trouble in the first place. I'm at the point where I have no way of surviving, and people are just ignoring me until I die.
Not you any kind of disability?
I do have disability. The problem is I'm disabled, but I'm 67 years old. I'm collecting minimal Social Security that only just pays my bills. And the problem is, if I have to pay everybody, I have to pay people to transport me anywhere, and it costs me an arm and a leg. I have a vehicle that the state of Michigan allowed me to purchase. I had a job offer and a way to move to a warm climate in 2016. They allowed me to do all that. Then they told me that I have to pay almost $6,000 in 15-year-old driver oversight fees, which didn't allow me to take my job. So I thought I could fight the state and get some kind of resolution, and that's when I applied for help with the Lapeer County DHHS, Department of Health and Human Services. And they went and my water heater failed in December. They replaced it. They had bums come in and charge 37% higher than the going rates to do an improper installation of a water heater that promptly leaked twice and destroyed my house. And they've left me without running water ever since. I've been trying to fight that. They lied to the Michigan State Police. I have an email from the Michigan State Police officer that interviewed the DHHS. They lied to him, and he closed my case. And I can't get any justice whatsoever without an attorney. And I tried all the free legal services. The Department of Civil Rights, I've got a case. I've got clear-cut cases, and all they're doing now is I'm at the point where I'm talking to a supervisor who's just ignoring me. And
okay, well, let me see what I can do about getting this form out to you. We'll go from there.
Sir, I don't want to tell you all my problems, and I understand it's not your issue, but that's where I'm at. I'm not a criminal. I'm caught in between floors of a government building, and I'm screaming for help, and everybody's saying it's not my job. And in the meantime, I'm going to die, and that's murder. That has nothing to do with justice whatsoever. But I'd really appreciate it. Could you will you call me back? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, yeah, because I think I've already reviewed the video on this.
Oh.
So let me double check.
I mean, do you? Am I wrong? I mean,
well, I'm gonna make sure it's the video, because we review a lot of video in this office.
Oh.
I want to make sure it's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
And I will get back with you. It's Wednesday. I'll get back to you by the end of the week.
Okay, great.
This number.
Great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye now.